grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we must talk about this QNT chart right here. I'm going to point some very important stuff out. We've also got this BTC chart we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about Ethereum, XDC, XRP. We have some stablecoin battles going on in terms of stablecoin regulation. We all became trillionaires yesterday. How about that? We all became trillionaires. I'm going to explain how crypto glitches work and why that happened. And we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So make sure you're watching to the end. Make sure you smash the like button. Hit the subscribe button, turn the post notification bell on, and let's go. All right. BTC, 46,866. So this $46,000 level is super duper important here. Okay, let's go on regular candles, and we can see this level was hit right here. Let's turn off market cipher A right here. Right here, right? We can put a horizontal line right across. And we see, this is the 12-hour. We see we keep hitting this. 46,000. Right here, we used it as resistance right there. Then we flipped it as support. Then we broke below that support. And then broke above it. Like, that is a key level, this 46,000. As well as over here, we used it as support. And yeah, so this $46,000 level, very important. We see that the money flow is still in the red right here on the Bitcoin, or we're basically just entered the red on money flow. That is the red indicator right here, the red oscillator. And you can see how this money flow works. Right here, we're going up, and then, you know, it goes like this. It makes waves like this. And we can see when the money flow is largely green, we see the price absolutely going up, right? Because all that indicator shows is that money is flowing in and out. We do have a plethora of freaking green dots right here. RSI kind of like bottomed out on the 10th, on the 30, right at the 30 line. Right at that oversold line, and then we started to head back up. So Ethereum as well I want to talk about. Ethereum's at $3,600. All that ETH that I bought at 4,000 is now in the red, but I do not care. As we can see on the daily, Ethereum still has this money flow, but it looks like it's coming to like the fourth quarter of it. We also have a momentum wave on the downside. So this money flow might go red here. I wouldn't be surprised if we actually drop a little bit lower, maybe even to this level right here of 35,000. Or sorry, I wish 35,000, 3,500. I wouldn't be surprised if we go there. But dang, man, Ethereum taking hits. You guys know I'm way more confident in Ethereum this year and next year than Bitcoin. Way more. I think you should be stacking Ethereum and not freaking Bitcoin. So take a look at who's the top gainer in the top 100. XDC is having a nice run here, 22% up, 8 cents. We've got OKB as well. That's a coin that's held by a lot of whales right there. Great project. We've also got Elrond, amazing project. I got to do a video. You guys want an Elrond decoded part 2? I will decode Elrond and show you in a weird way why I think it is like going to be amazing. Also, AVAX pumped like crazy. They got a USDC, what did they get? A USDC issuance on Avalanche, and that made it pump. We've also got QNT. We need to talk about that. But let's take a look at the categories, right? So what's actually pumping right now? Basically, every category is down on the 7-day chart. Here's the 7-day column. Everything is still in the red, recovering from that large crash. Harmony ecosystem is 1.9% up. What I wanted to show you, though, is the Ohm Forks. The Ohm Forks, which is Olympus DAO. You guys know I'm staking Olympus DAO. If you want to know how, go to my playlist, my beginner playlist. Ohm Forks are still up 17% on 7 days. We've also got the Arbitrum ecosystem is also up 29%. So you guys saw that Arbitrum ecosystem hold throughout that crash, sort of, right? Sort of. Now, XDC, we talked about that. Let's get into this QNT chart, because look at what I've mapped out here. I've realized how many yellow X's are here. We have 8. This is the 12-hour chart. I really, really like the 12-hour chart. I'm beginning to really like that. I think it just shows the perfect amount of data, more data compared to a daily chart. Daily chart is kind of interesting to, I don't know. I like this 12-hour chart. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this is 8 freaking yellow X's. This represents seller exhaustion. When you're using MarketCypher, usually when you see 4 yellow X's, you say that that is seller exhaustion and we should be coming up shortly, right? Because this is just crazy. This is a lot of manipulation X's right here, okay? And this is all the way down on this huge Grim Reaper pattern where we just see this coin slowly start bleeding out. The reason I'm charting this so much and covering this in most videos is because this is my Bitcoin. This is my Bitcoin. I think that this thing is going to get to, you know, we could even see 800 in the near future. I'm not even kidding. That's very bullish, but more like 280. We might go to 280. But we do see a ton of green dots on this, on the bottom here of the momentum wave indicator. We see that this money flow, look at the money flow, should be coming into like the 4th quarter of this. We always draw this out like this, draw the money flow. See, I'm tracing that red line or the red wave right there. And then we split it into quarters. So we're basically entering the 4th quarter of red money flow, which means we should slowly be coming back up. This is not as pronounced as I would like it to be. I would like it to be more going to the downside already, but it's not. So this actually could continue on indefinitely. But look at what I've found on the RSI right here. This RSI indicator basically just shows if it's oversold or overbought. We can see on October 17, we hit the 60 line right here. We bounced off the 60 line. Then again on November 10, we bounced off the 60 line. And then again on December 12, we bounced off the 60 line. But there's one time, which was on October 26, where we actually broke above the 60 line. What happened? What happened when we broke above it? Well, we went all the way down to a 24, 22 on the RSI. Okay? But each other time we bounced off that line, we only went down about halfway. So what I expected, I was drawing this yesterday, what I expected was this to go like that. Okay, down halfway, and then we're headed back up. Or we're headed flat. So it's very interesting what's happening with QNT right here. I think that we can see in the short term pretty good price action with this. Okay, but in the long term, obviously, I'm very bullish that we get past this all-time high way up there. Okay, moving on to BTC. Matthew Hyland, RSI and momentum indicators on the daily time frame are currently showing similarities to the previous Bitcoin bottom from a few months ago. Look at this. We can see right here, this is the Bitcoin bottom from a few months ago, right? It's showing exact similarities. So are we at the bottom here? 46,000 is a pretty strong level right here. People have been calling for this to be used as support right here, right? Go down, hit this, and then it's up only. That's what one group of people keeps saying. You guys know I give you all perspectives. All perspectives. We didn't show the bubbles, so let's show the bubbles here. OMI, interesting. OMI's kind of hiding in there. Radix is doing good. We like that. Radix, whatever, how you say it. We also have Credible Crypto showing that Hbar is printing a classic bullish divergence on the daily, indicating that we will likely see some relief in the coming days with the rest of the market. That being said, the lost weekly support at around 30 cents may now act as resistance. So we're going to have a hard time getting past 30 cents is what he's saying. Here's the lost weekly support right here. And this is on the hourly chart, so keep that in mind. Now, I wanted to point out something right here. Big shout out to David Schwartz. David Schwartz hit me with the follow back right here. Big shout out to David Schwartz. He is the GOAT. He is the absolute GOAT. This is the $1 trillion man. I hope you know. Forbes called him the $1 trillion man. I will also call him the $1 trillion man. Absolute super genius. I hope you're watching this right now, and I hope you're watching my Ripple decoding, because I'm sure you would appreciate how fun it is to decode your crazy stuff that you put out on Twitter. Moving on. Shout out David Schwartz. We had this CoinMarketCap glitch, right? We all became trillionaires yesterday. This was insane. Is it foreshadowing the whole market going up 2 million%? We love to fantasize, but the reason that these happen is because every other website is pulling data from CoinMarketCap's API. So when a glitch happens on CoinMarketCap, everything else, all the exchanges that are pulling data from that also glitch. If you want to avoid this and see the real prices, CoinGecko always holds up generally during these glitches because they're using a different API. Can you sell on the glitch? No. Are you actually rich because of a glitch? No. Okay, you can't sell. It's simply a display glitch happening. Moving on, we're going to play 3 clips right here from people. So this guy has a brain on stablecoins. Then we're going to play this guy who also has a brain on stablecoins. And then we're going to play Elizabeth Warren, who kind of doesn't have a brain. So listen to Mr. Toomey right here, what he says about stablecoins, 45 seconds.
Undermine our own country's competitiveness. Let's have the humility to recognize that many of our views about how financial services are delivered and how investments work are quickly becoming outdated. This morning, I'm releasing a set of guiding principles that I think should influence our work on a stablecoin legislative framework. These principles recognize that stablecoins are a very important innovation, and they introduce new capabilities into money that did not previously exist. In addition to their ease of use and reduced fees associated with their transfer, stablecoins can improve the privacy and the security of our transactions. They also introduce the concept of money programmability, or smart contracts, which allow automated transactions based on a sequence of verified.
So he's pointing out the positives in stablecoins there, which are positives, but they're also negatives, because we know if we use a stablecoin on a global scale, it's all tracked on the blockchain. Now we have Jeremy Allaire from Circle. Look what he has to say about stablecoins.
An infrastructure layer that supports the exchange of value, supports the more efficient conduct of finance and commerce. And a critical building block of that is going to be representations of major currencies, dollars being a preeminent one. There's an opportunity for the United States to lead in blockchains, to lead in making sure that the dollar is the currency of the internet. And what's taking place today with stablecoins is really foundational to that. It is the protocols and the money formats and frankly, the evolving regulations that are going to allow the dollar to become a primary currency on this new infrastructure.
So making the dollar making sure the dollar becomes the currency of the internet. Super interesting. They're going to try it. They're going to try that. I think stablecoins offers a way for the USA to catch up, to be honest. If they start accepting stablecoins, like meaning accepting them and not condemning them, they will catch up. Now, we got Elizabeth Warren right here. Take a look at what she has to say.
DeFi is the most dangerous part of the crypto world. This is where the regulation is effectively absent, and no surprise, it's where the scammers and the cheats and the swindlers mix among part-time investors and first-time crypto traders. Shoot, in DeFi, someone can't even tell if they're dealing with a terrorist. Stablecoins provide the lifeblood of the DeFi ecosystem. In DeFi, people need stablecoins to trade between different coins, to trade derivatives, to lend and borrow money, all outside the regulated banking system. Without stablecoins, DeFi comes to a halt. So, Professor Allen, does DeFi...
Without stablecoins, DeFi comes to a halt. That is not true. DeFi will continue if stablecoins are not there. It will just be a little bit different. I do agree that DeFi is dangerous if I'm thinking from her perspective, but I don't like your perspective, Elizabeth. I don't like the perspective of government, Elizabeth. Okay, Karen. Elizabeth Karen. We saw Elon Musk call you a Karen. I don't like your perspective. I don't like the FCC's perspective. I can see it, but it's not the correct one. I don't like to be governed in this weird prison world. Okay, moving on. Bank XRP. 21 shares has made a crypto mid-cap index, which is an ETP that's tracking the investment's results of an index. capturing the mid-cap portion of the crypto asset market. We have Binance Coin. We have Solana, Cardano, Ripple. No, it's called XRP. It's not Ripple. Polkadot, Litecoin, Polygon, Bitcoin Cash. Very interesting. Maybe we see more of these like ETP, index ETPs. Now, DB says next year could be the year for DeFi. Novogratz says DeFi got unloved this year after strong start. DeFi was hurt by KYC issues that are fixable. So that is straight quotes from an interview right there. Mike Novogratz. Now we also see the Bank of England labeling Bitcoin worthless, saying that its scarcity can become its scarcity can make it worthless. So stupid right here, literally so dumb. Really dumb. So, but the Bank of England is saying that it can become worthless. It feels like every couple months some idiotic bank says this. Come on. We also see the Kraken CEO saying that 100K, reversing his 100K Bitcoin thing. He says his prediction. He says, I think a lot of people see anything under 40,000 as a buying opportunity. This is true. Like, it's going to be pretty hard for Bitcoin to actually like crush down through some of like the 30,000 level is like so strong in my opinion. We can see right here it was support and right here it was support. Who's going to sell? Why would you sell your Bitcoin if we're going down to 30,000? Like just hold and you know one day it'll be 100,000. So that is the daily market update. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you follow on Instagram, Twitter, join the Telegram group. If you made it to the end, you are an absolute boss. You're here to learn. You're here to track this golden timeline. And hell yeah. And goodbye.
Grow, still can't stop it. I said,